Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have me, the Rhino, and we're going to drink a beer that was picked up for me in Panama by Dawn. Dawn is the beautiful lady that made this driftwood rhino head for me, so thank you very much. One of my co-workers, basically the first person that actually ever picked up beer for me on a trip, so thank you very much for that. We're going to look at this. Atlas Golden Light. Atlas Golden Light. Alcohol. 13 grams of carbs. I think that says 25 calories. For anyone that doesn't know me, I'm legally blind, so trying to see this stuff just isn't very good. I don't see the alcohol on here. I know it's in this area. I just can't tell. You guys could tell me. I know the last one I did was 3.6 to 3.8. I don't know. Maybe they have it somewhere else. No. That's Facebook and Twitter. Sorry, Tumblr. Yeah, so if there's an alcohol on it, it has to be here. No. You know what I'm going to do? Again, for anyone that doesn't know, I am legally blind, so this is me cheating a little bit. Ingredients. No. Talks about its protein, its grams of carbs, yeah, this one doesn't have an alcohol percentage. Oh wait, yes it does, right there. 3.4? 3.6 maybe? I'm zoomed in so much that I don't actually know. 3 point something though. There we go. There you go. Those were my glasses. My glasses with the camera on my cell phone. So under 3. Well, under 4. So what I'm expecting from this, watery, maybe a bit of sweetness, maybe a bit of corn, and no flavor really at all. It's what I'm expecting. That will probably get it a 5. If it's like that, it'll get it a 5. Stylistically, it will get it a much better number, but for me, I don't care for light adjunct lagers. I love trying everything, though. You never know when you're going to find something cool. Beautiful, bright golden color. Carbonation moving up. There was a lot of head. It faded real quick. There's still a snap, crackle, pop. Visually, that's your average light lager. It looks fine. Scent. First out of the can. Kind of almost cider-like out of the can. Very, very sweet. It has that budget beer sweetness, the almost ice beer-like scent. For those of you in North America or Europe that have had a lot of ice beers, you should know what I'm talking about. That just very sweet ice beer-like scent. Out of the glass, basically the same thing, just a very sweet, like corn syrup and water type of sweetness. Nothing less than I expected. Not anything offensive. Not anything like that. Basically what I expected. Let's try it. Cheers. Again, warm. So if there's any faults in this beer, I'll taste it. I should taste it. I should say. I'm not going to say I'm the best, but I'm usually pretty good at picking those up. Let's try it. Cheers. Okay. That's actually... The Panama Light was actually much sweeter than this. This smells much sweeter, but it tastes less sweet. It doesn't taste as sweet at all. This is more English-esque, if you will. This is more like dirty and biscuity and dry, where the other one was more sweet and poppy. It even had more carbonation than this did. Mouthfeel, very light, but you'd expect that. It's under 4% alcohol. Carbonation, This one the carbonation is micro bubbles. It's still medium, but because it's micro bubbles, it does attack the tongue a little more than the other one. The other one was just straight up medium, you know, it just covered your tongue and it was done. This one is just little tingles everywhere, and then it's done. Flavor, again, biscuity, bready, dry, and a little bit earthy. It's just very English-esque. This seems to me more like a European tourist beer, where the Panama Light seemed more like a North American tourist beer. And for me, and the way I was raised, and the stuff that my uncles and my aunts and my grandmother and all that drank, this is more to my liking than the other one. When you drink it faster, and it's warm, which is my European upbringing. I know I'm Canadian, but my family's from Europe. When you drink this way fast, it does get a little more of that earthy dirtiness. And when I say dirty, I do want to stress I'm talking about that just earthiness, that like mud pie and stuff like that. You pick that up more, and then you get that bready biscuitiness in the finish. I really do like this. I gave the last one, the Panama Light, a 5.5, and I said stylistically it was probably a 10. For me, this beer's probably a 6.5. Very close to something I would normally buy here in Canada, but not quite there. I mean, the scenario is right. I'm on a beach, it's hot, it's stuff like that. This would be great. I'm at a barbecue, this would be great. I'm sharing with my family that drinks macro beer, this would be great. But normally for myself, just a little bit under. And I say that because my rating system also has to do with whether I'd buy it again or not. Sorry, I have the hiccups now from chugging that. Wow. So, because my rating system does have to do also with whether or not I'd buy this again, under 7, I wouldn't actively buy it again. Between 6 and 7, well, between 5 and 7 is fucking hiccups. Between 5 and 7 is basically the rate where if someone else paid for it, I'd drink it without complaining. And I have absolutely no problem with this. I actually enjoy it. I just don't think it's good enough for me to buy it normally. But if I was in Panama, this is probably the beer I would buy. Stylistically now. So I'm giving this one a 6.5, where I gave Panama Light a 5.5. Panama Light stylistically I gave a 10. This stylistically I'd probably give a 9.5, because a light lager should be more like Panama Light, just the kind of tasteless, slightly sweet, where this one actually has more flavor. So stylistically, this one isn't quite as good as that one, but personally, I like this one better. So there you go. Thank you very much, Don, for picking this up. Atlas Golden Light. Bye-bye.